Hi friends, and welcome back to the Baseball Card Illustrated channel. I'm Bronko with the PSA 11, and this is an extra special edition of Pay It Forward Friday. We're going to be giving out some friend mail, but I'm on my way to Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Hi Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. We'll take a look at our first envelope, and then I'll bring you some of the sights and sound from a Thursday night in downtown Milwaukee as the Bucks look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals for the first time since 1974. Our first envelope today goes out to Lisa. Sorry, not even going to try the last name. But I know you're a big Tigers fan, so I hope you enjoy these cards. Before I get to the Tigers, though, let me show you this one. It's Cal Ripken Jr. because July is Cal Ripken Jr. month here on Baseball Card Illustrated. Everything we send out during the month of July is going to include at least one Cal Ripken Jr. card. Now let's take a look at some Tigers that are also going to be headed your way. I know this is a guy that you're a big fan of. Sweet Lou Whitaker on a 1983 Fleer design. The guy a big fan of here in Milwaukee. Brewer fans still adore him. None other than Prince Fielder right there in his Tigers uniform. And before I get to the final card that's part of this package, I'm going to point out that we have a whole bunch of assorted cards that I think you might enjoy. Not too familiar with what your collection entails, but hopefully there's a few things in here you like. We got Matt Noakes on a 1989 design. We got Michael Fulmer, Matt Boyd, Placido Polanco, Ivan Nova, a couple Jordan Zimmerman cards, which I'll hold up here. And then, last but certainly not least, the guy that's approaching 3,000 hits and 500 home runs, none other than Miguel Cabrera on a beautiful chrome card from Bowman. Hope you enjoy these cards and keep up the good work with your channel. We've parked and we're starting our journey on foot to Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Right here is the UW-Milwaukee Panther Arena, which played host to both the Bucks and Hawks during their times in Milwaukee. On the right there you can see Major Goolsby's, a famous bar and restaurant in downtown. And there's the Fiserv Forum. I'm about a block away from the Deer District and Fiserv Forum. The area to my left that you can't really make out here was actually home to the Bradley Center where the Bucks played for about 30 years. But now we're in a first-class facility known as the Fiserv Forum, and there's my finger for some apparent reason. I must be really excited for this game. This is the first security check on your way into the Deer District and Fiserv Forum. There you can see the Hawks offense. So let's go on in and take a look at what's going on about an hour and a half before tip-off. I showed you this area last week before the series got started, but this is what things start to look like on game day as people start to file in to watch the game both inside the arena and outside in the Deer District. Reportedly, between 15 and 20,000 people have been showing up to watch the game outdoor on a whole bunch of big screens. I'm just about to go in the arena, but this is what it looks like as people start to gather to get their spot to watch the game on the screen by that stage that you see on the left, watch the game at the restaurant that you see in the distance there, and enter the arena. Now, let's take a look and see who's getting the next envelope on this edition of Pay It Forward Friday. Our next Pay It Forward Friday envelope goes out to Adam's Card Closet. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any Hawks victories for you, but I do have a whole bunch of Braves cards you might enjoy. We're going to start, though, again, it's July now, it's Cal Ripken Jr. month, so you're going to get this card from 1991 of the Hall of Famer. Moving on to some cards that you'll probably enjoy a little bit more, I'm guessing. MV Free, as you guys call him down in the Atlanta area. It's Freddie Freeman on a Bowman card from 2013. In addition to that, we've got a guy that I'm sure any Braves fan knows and loves. It's Tom Glavine. This one comes from the 1999 Fleer Tradition set. We've also got a couple cards of a Brewer player that went to you guys during the course of this season. Orlando Arcia, shortstop, a very good defender. He's a lot of fun to watch in the field, and when he gets it down at the plate, he can be a dynamic player. Last, and certainly not least, is a guy I'm sure every Braves fan knows and loves. That's right, it's Chipper Jones on this 1994 scorecard. Hope you enjoy these cards, but I hope you don't enjoy the outcome of this Bucks-Hawks series. Here's a look at the entrance area as I make my way up the escalator. Keep in mind, we're still more than an hour away from the game getting underway. So Zach, I know you're a new Bucks fan, so I figured why not get you something to enjoy some beverages with. This will keep things cold while you're watching the Bucks play in the finals. Not entirely sure if this is what they mean by fear the deer, but I am kind of scared of this guy inside the Fiserv Forum. It was announced a few hours before game time that Trae Young was going to be unable to play due to a foot injury. I know he's a little bit rusty, but Spud Webb here probably doesn't have the best pregame preparation plan going for him. Then again, the game is in Milwaukee, so maybe this is the perfect game plan. The two-time MVP might also have been ruled out for the game, but that didn't mean he wasn't everywhere, including on the concourse level where fans could see a replica of his locker. Here's a directory of Fiserv Forum just in case you get lost. One thing I hope does not get lost are the contents of the next envelope here on Pay It Forward Friday. Frank Delegati, come on down. You're the next contestant on Pay It Forward Friday, and I hope during your time in Contestants Row, you don't overbid on a card like this. It's a 1998 Collector's Choice card of Cal Ripken Jr. The next card headed your way is going to be a beautiful card. This one right here, it's 1980, it's Topps, and it's the Hall of Famer, Michael Jack Schmidt. And you know what, my friend? What's better than one Mike Schmidt card? That's right, it's a double play. We're going to 1983 with this Fleer design. Hope you enjoy that card. Finally, you got to have some pitching to go along with all that offense. So why not lefty? That's right, Steve Carlton on this beautiful 1984 Topps design. We hope you enjoy these cards. And now, let's get back to the arena and find out what's happening between the Bucks and the Hawks in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The enemy has arrived as the Atlanta Hawks take the floor and get set to go through their pregame warm-ups for Game 5. The good guys take the floor. That's right, the Milwaukee Bucks have arrived to go through their warm-ups before playing one of the biggest games in franchise history. Here's a look at the massive scoreboard at the Fiserv Forum as the Atlanta Hawks starting lineup is announced, much to the chagrin of the crowd. And now the hometown heroes get their turn as the Bucks starting five is announced. It's a warm reception for the home team, which has lost games 1 and 4 of the series, won games 2 and 3, and now is facing a critical Game 5 with 6 being played Saturday in Atlanta and 7, if necessary, Monday, right here at the Fiserv Forum. Let's light this candle. It's time for the jump ball. Hometown crowd seems pretty energized for this game, don't they? Atlanta is forced to call for an early timeout as the Bucks come out energized and the crowd loves it. Milwaukee with a 22-7 lead in the early going. We either have a whole lot of AWA wrestling fans of the great Bobby the Brain Heenan, or Milwaukee faithful are letting their appreciation be known for their new favorite player, Bobby Portis, who's having a great game as he steps to the line to shoot 2 early in the fourth quarter, and the Bucks holding a double-digit lead. Sidney Moncrief is in the house. Super Sid was recognized midway through the fourth quarter as the Bucks had a commanding lead. Moncrief had his number retired by the Bucks. In case you're wondering, he wore jersey number 4 before finishing his career with the Atlanta Hawks. As Bucks radio announcer Ted Davis would say, this one's in the bank and earning playoff interest. The Bucks maintain a double-digit lead in the closing minutes as the crowd gives yet another rousing ovation to Bobby Portis, who had a great game in leading the Bucks to a Game 5 victory. Here are the remnants outside the Fiserv Forum in the Deer District after the Bucks win Game 5. On behalf of Kevin the Diamond King and our graphics guru Dylan, I'm Bronko, the PSA 11. So long, everybody. You've been watching Pay It Forward Friday on the Baseball Card Illustrated channel. Bucks and 6!